Let's talk about three major things I did during my A levels that enabled me to get all A's. My biology paper had to be remarked. I think my tutor then said that they thought I had seen the answers beforehand. No, I just did lots of practice papers. And actually, studying further maths in Nigeria really helped me in my first year of maths. So I think in first year A levels, I did OCR, no, yeah, OCR, was it S1, Statistics 1? I did Core Mathematics 1 and 2. Then I think in the A2, I did Core Mathematics 3 and 4. It's been a long time now. However, for maths, my thing had always been to practice. I used to do at least 30 minutes every day, as much as I could. I remember in Nigeria, for that maths, 30 minutes every day. Me and my friend, she's now Dr. Daring, used to do, I wasn't focused on if I got the answers right. I just wanted to keep practicing questions from the textbook, and then I could check the answers at the back or meet my friend to explain. And I also had extra classes, extra lessons with my other maths teacher then, Mr. Fanama. So that was really helpful. I say that, so that was in Nigeria. Because I did maths and further maths, when I came to the UK for my A levels, I found maths a lot easier. I think it's because the foundation I already had helped me to understand what was being taught a bit better, especially when it came to statistics. I didn't really like probability a lot, but at least I did quite well. And I had a very good teacher as well. So I think I've said more than three things now. Getting support if you need it, extra lessons, and practicing a lot. And the same thing with regards to practicing in biology and chemistry. They used to have these small summary books, can't remember exactly what they're called now. And I would read that and then do practice questions from the textbook. Not just from the textbook when it came to biology and chemistry. I think it was very important to find past papers, especially the ones that had the mark scheme as well. So I would have a go at the question and I would read the mark scheme to see the kind of answers that were required. So I love to research and find things online. I found past questions from like donkey years. Can't even remember where they are right now. I should check some of my old USB sticks. Um, so past papers, practice. So support when you need it, past papers. And the third, as always, was praying for the Holy Spirit to just guide my study. We all have different learning styles, you know, so it's important to understand how we learn. And I always used to pray to the Lord to guide my reading, you know, to help me to understand things and just guide my reading and literally just chill. Last point I just remembered that came to mind. I, as we got closer to the exam, I needed a more structured environment. So quite a number of times I had set times to study, and this is what worked for me. You know, identifying what works for you. If an environment is not working, perhaps think of changing that environment if you can. So I would go to the library and I would stay there till I think almost till when they shut down. Get there quite early as I could, and then just do all my study there so that by the time I got home, I could just relax, sleep, or do any extra that I wanted to do. Being in that formal environment really helped me to stay focused and do what I needed to do. There are a lot of other study tips nowadays that can be helpful. This was years ago, but I'm still using some of these tactics, tips, and skills now. Um, and I've also added new things into my study patterns, like listening to audiobooks, using Anki, so what is referred to as active recall, which is what I was doing then by doing those practice questions. Okay, so wishing you all the best as you prepare for your midterms and different types of continuous assessment exams and final exams. All the best and God bless you. Bye. So I'd just like to add here while editing that, I remember when was it my chemistry teacher was looking through our continuous assessment, And he was like, oh, the message I got that it would be almost impossible for me to get an A. So just to add some encouragement for any students out there who maybe your teachers or people don't actually believe that you could be the best and what you're doing, they're looking at other people in the class as the best. You know what you can do. Trust in your God-given ability to be the head, to excel, to get the grades that you want to get. And please don't allow anyone's disbelief in you hinder you achieving the success that you want to achieve. I thank God that I didn't listen to him, or in a way, did I listen? And I just maybe at the back of my mind, I just felt this back. I'm sure that I can do it, because he made me really scared. That I wouldn't get an A, and then I really wanted to do medicine, so I knew that an A grade would be important, and I excelled. And I remember that day going to get my result, and you could see the shock on my chemistry and biology teachers' faces, because I think they were expecting that there were other people in the class who they thought would do better than I did. But I did it for myself, and I was happy. But my maths teacher always believed in me. And he was so encouraging. So if you're a teacher out there, please be careful the words you say over your students, and try and be as encouraging as you can. Okay, bye everyone, and God bless you.